Yo, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet Violet VGC video. I'm your host, Jose Rocks, and today we have another episode of Journey Through VGC. The current format we are in is Regulation G. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Alright, holy smokes, we are back with another one, and I have a banger for you guys today. So today we're going to be showcasing one of my favorite teams that I built in Regulation G, and this is going to be Kyurem White. This team offers so much like firepower with Kyurem's Blizzards, Choice Band, Urshifu, Wicked Blow, and the Ogerpon, of course, with Ivy Cudgel and the Sun. It's just able to deal a lot of damage. You have really good defensive synergy with Kyurem White going for like the Water Tera and Incineroar being on the field, which gives you a good, matchup into like Calyrex Ice, which can be kind of difficult for this team to deal with. And of course, you threaten a lot of damage with the Urshifu Dark. Ditto also fits on this team really well. We went with a normal Tera on Ditto, just so that if you copy a Calyrex, you're able to win that 1v1 matchup. Either if they're leftovers, Covert, Cloak, or Sash, you can win that matchup with the normal Tera on Ditto. So that's the idea behind that. Tornadus, as you see, is going to be double weather. We have Snowscape to benefit the Kyurem, giving it Blizzard, so we're able to get off massive Blizzards and 100% accurate Blizzards, as well as setting up the Sun, which allows Ogerpon to be able to sweep with Ivy Cudgel. Next, we have the Dark Tera on that Tornadus, just so we're able to survive hits from Calyrex Shadow, and also in case a Whimsicott or a Poison Tornadus wants to taunt you or encore you, you can go for that Dark Tera so that you can be immune to that, right? And then of course Bleak Wind and Tailwind for standard. The Kyurem White, the Water Tera is going to be really good on this set because it gives you really key defensive synergy. And also, the only things that can hit you for super effective when you're Water Tera are Grass and Electric. And Kyurem in his normal type and resist those moves. So they're normally not going to go for those attacks into you, so it's really solid. And Earth Power, of course, just to threaten Steel types in case you get into a position to where your Blizzard is not going to be able to pick up a KO, and you need to pick up that KO. We could have went with Fusion Flare, but since we have Ogerpon and Incineroar able to threaten like fire type damage with Sunny Day, I didn't feel like there was a real need to do that. But if you want to switch up something on this team, you could go with the Fire Tera Kyurem with Fusion Flare and the Sun. If you don't have like an Ogerpon and Incineroar on this team, and that can also be really solid. But keep in mind that does lose to Calyrex Ice under Trick Room with a high horsepower. The Incineroar with the Assault Vest and Grass Tera just makes it really bulky. It's really good into Amoonguss, as well as being good into like Kyogre teams because you're able to just soak up all that damage. And also really good into Miraidon. So you have something that with Assault Vest and Grass Tera, you're able to take really mitigated damage from those Volt Switches and Electro Drifts. And last but not least, the Ghost Tera Urshifu. This Urshifu is able to deal massive amounts of damage. U-turn gives you a pivot option in case you're in a situation that you don't really like and you do want to switch out. And Close Combat Wicked Blow just threatens one-hit KOs on so many things in the format. And Choice Band Sucker Punch is also no joke. So that's going to be it for a team breakdown with this for this team. As you guys know, we are very close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you do enjoy this type of content and you like this type of Kyurem team, I would suggest giving it a try. It's not that easy to use, but the more you play with it, the more you'll get used to it. And you'll be able to have a lot of fun, a lot of success with it, right? Some common leads that I like to go for with this team is Urshifu plus Tornadus. And just go for Tailwind, Wicked Blow, and chip everything down and have Kyurem and Ditto in the back to kind of clean up the game. Or you can do the same thing with Ogerpon, Tornadus, go for the Sunny Day plus Ivy Cudgel, and also just pick up, huge amounts of damage with that. So it's a really strong team, and it feels really solid in my opinion. So like I said, if you guys like it, just give it a try. There's a runner code up at the top right, as well as a Pokepaste down in the description below. And let's go ahead and get out there. So we got Terapagos here. Interesting. I wonder what happens when Ditto copies Terapagos. That's interesting. I think I'm going to just go with Kyurem, Tornadus, and I think Ogerpon is fine here too. Ogerpon threatens a lot of damage with fire type attacks. Let's see. I think I just want to click Blizzard here and Tailwind. Yeah, see, no point in clicking Snowscape because he's just gonna get rid of it. I think he's choice bait. He's going for a Tera immediately. Well, even if I did click Snowscape, it wouldn't have went away because he Tera before. So we can't miss here, but we're gonna hit our Blizzard, right? Nice. Any freezes? Freeze would be nice. Oh, there we go. Kyurem the GOAT. In the first game, we get the freeze. That's why you should use Kyurem. He may encore us. Oh, but he doesn't go for encore. I think he's going for the raw Moonblast and the Kyurem. Nice, and we get another Blizzard off. We KO Terrapagos. We get a crit. Nice. Now we don't 100% have a speed control since he has his own Tailwind up too. I could have Terra Kyurem there to take less damage, but I think tearing Ogerpon in the endgame is going to be strong for him. At this point, you got to go for close combat, right? So I'm going to just freeze dry Urshifu. And if you go for certain strikes, then the damage is reduced in this side. We got multi-weather here. Okay, that's fine. We get a freeze chance on the Indeedee too. But if you click certain strikes here in your choice lock, then you're in a really bad spot, right? You did click strikes. Alright, and he's Life Orb. Alright, over 50%, that's nice damage. Alright, so this Urshifu does outspeed both of our Mons. But if Indeedee at any point doesn't go for follow me, then we just hit it with a freeze dry, right? He's Life Orb, so he can switch his moves, so he's not locked into strikes. Does that even KO? Yeah, it does, okay. I think he may be going for a Trick Room here. This Tornadus Kyurem lead was huge though. The freeze was fortunate for us turn one, but that's why you use Kyurem. Those freezes are absolutely huge, and we hit both weak points too. Nice. Is it Trick Room? Yeah, 2020 Pokemon. But I think it's fine. If we had missed Bleak Wind, he gets Trick Room up. But my Tornadus underspeeds your Urshifu, right? Yeah, so he would have been in a bad spot either way. Actually, I should have brought out Ogerpon because I didn't want to reveal that I have Dark Urshifu just in case we have to play again. But he's gonna forfeit here. But yeah, just in case there's like a best of 3, if I run into him on the ladder again, I think I should just reveal Ogerpon, which is fine because now he knows that it. I mean, you should. Now my team doesn't obviously look like it could be Water or Dark Urshifu, so I think I did reveal a little bit too much. But if we never run into him again, then it's fine. But I think it was optimal to send out the Ogerpon. But that was an amazing first match. Let's keep going. So we already know Zacian is used to be Kyurem's Bane in Sword and Shield, but now we have Water Tera, so we can resist the Behemoth Blade, right? I think I like Ogerpon and Tornadus though. Actually, he has his own Ditto too. I don't think Urshifu is good in this match. Actually, I think Incineroar is good. And Kyurem just threatens so much for super effective damage. If I could preserve the Tera on Kyurem, we could be in a good spot with the Incineroar in game. In a game like this, I kind of wish my Kyurem was Choice Scarf. That's an adaptation that I'm thinking about making. Like if we, in the next, since I already made this Kyurem team, like in the next regulation, if it's like double restricted, and I make a Kyurem White team, I'm definitely gonna consider Scarf. Because I believe it can be really solid. So way you don't always have to set up, so you're not locked into using like Ninetales or Abomasnow with Kyurem. And you can set up your Tailwind with Kyurem, or you can set up your Snowscape with Tornadus, and already have the speed with the Choice Scarf on Kyurem. So I think that's something solid I could consider. Like Ice Tera, Choice Scarf, Max Speed Kyurem, I think would be solid. This feels like a 50-50, right? I think I want a Spiky Shield and a Bleak One. Wow, that's interesting. Shot me? Okay. Alright, I think I just want to follow me and Bleak One again. Because he may try to Encore. This is a weird early game. This is the type of games that you get with Ditto. And if you're not focused Sash on the Once-a-Kai, we're in a really good spot right now. We do miss Bleak One. Okay, so we do get a little bit unlucky there, but that's the risk you run when you use Bleak One. I think this is just a double KO by me. On me. But I think we need to get the tagging up. Yeah, Bleak One missing there is huge because I don't think Once-a-Kai is Sash. Does Kyurem outspeed his Regidrago? Oh, we gotta go for the raw blizzards here. And I'll just fake out Whimsicott. Oh, you switch one. Wow, if I would have put Flare Blitz into that slot. It's funny because I kind of did want to click Flare Blitz there. I think he's just going to protect the Drago. If we get a freeze on Zacian, though, that'll put us in the game. First off, we got to hit Blizzard. We do hit and we freeze. That's so much damage. Crit, do we get a freeze? No freeze, okay. I just click Blizzard again. And I guess knock off. Let's Flare Blitz here. Kyurem is so strong. See how much that Blizzard did? Hey, this KO's Regidrago, then we're in a bad spot. Oh, it's so close. He's gonna kill himself though. He missed Draco. Let's go, Kyurem. I can just freeze drive this slot and Flare Blitz. Zacian. And that should be a double KO. Alright, I mean, we're super low right now. I could have protected Kyurem there, but if he sends out Whimsicott, then he gets Encores us in to protect, right? So we really can't protect safely. And he already has Encore since he Encored Ogerpon. Only play here is to protect Kyurem and Flare Blitz Whim. I hope that Whim is not Focus Sash, and that gives us a chance to stay in the game. But I don't honestly see how we win here. Wait, you didn't tell Whim? Wait, if Whim isn't Sash. Oh, this is his last mon because we killed Ogerpon. We just win. How did we win? His first mon was Ditto. I just thought about that. That just won us the game, right? How do we win that game? Oh man, I knocked because he went for Ivy Cudgel and then we knocked it out with a Bleak Wind early. Wow, so if we had just hit Bleak Wind in the beginning of the game on Whimsicott, we would just won because he wasn't sashed. So missing the Bleak Wind, he would have had to bring out Regidrago and Zacian immediately, and we would have been able to get Tailwind up and had a speed advantage. So we would have been really solid. Wow. Incineroar was huge there. Like, being able to eat the Draco Meteor, being able to KO the Zacian, being able to KO the whim. Incineroar was just super good there. Even if I didn't protect he would have had to double that slot. He would have had to double the Incineroar slot. So I get why he didn't tell him. Because as soon as Regidrago goes for attack, it just faints, right? But yeah, we was in a better position than I thought because he only had Whim in the back. So once Zacian went down, it was pretty much game, especially Kyurem outspeeding his Regidrago. That was a crazy game. I totally forgot that we took his 4th Mon out early, which was the Ditto. So his Mon that he had in the back was Zacian and Regidrago. So we were in a really good spot. But let's keep going. That was a good match. I want to go Ditto Ogerpon against this. I know I want Tornadus. And I think I want Kyurem. This is a strong team by my opponent. Miraidon can be, somewhat difficult to deal with this team. If it has proper speed control. Alright, so we got double Ogerpon here. Dang, I think rock coverage is good into everything I brought. That really sucks. I'm gonna try to take out the wind here because if he doesn't get Tailwind up, then we'll be in a decent spot. But he does get Tailwind up. Alright. So he gets a free switch in to whatever he wants. Can't let him get a double KO here, so I think I need to protect. Alright, I wonder if it's a Volt switch here. Oh, it's just straight up Electro Drift. That's contact, right? You take chip. It is contact lens. Alright, 2 more turns of Tailwind left, right? I could protect here. Cudgel Ogerpon. And then Tera follow me. Alright, perfect. So at worst we break the sturdy here. I wonder if he doubled that slot. survive. And it's good to know that he's modest. So his Ogerpon is actually faster than his Kyurem. I mean his Miraidon. So I want to Tera here. Blizzard. Spiky Shield. Okay. Is that Iron Hands? I wonder do you Spiky Shield here to bait out the Protect? Alright, he didn't Spiky Shield. I could have attacked with Ogerpon. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And we missed one. So this is a free fake out into electric type attacking the Kyurem, right? This Protect is so obvious, but I gotta go for it. Alright, we have 2 electric weak mons against 2 electric strong mons, so the only outs here are freezes. I don't see any other way to win. Freeze Iron Hands. Oh, we freeze both. What? What? Oh my god, Kyurem, you are so goated. Yo, that is the most... What? Listen, we hit 2 blizzards without the snow up, right? 70% accurate. Into double freeze. Kyurem, you were so goated. Oh, my opponent just cancels. That was crazy. That was crazy. Well, that's why you use Kyurem. I mean, we had a really bad matchup into Ogerpon Rock, now that I think about it. We were supposed to lose that game every time, but hey, this is a Kyurem team. Like, when you're using Kyurem with Blizzard, you're literally saying that, okay, I'm going to sweep sometimes with Blizzard, but sometimes Blizzard's not going to be enough to KO, and I'm going to have to rely on those freezes, right? And then that's a situation where you get the freeze. So, I don't know what else, we could have done there besides get the freeze, but we were still able to get the win. But hey, I'll take it. Hey, I mean, that's great content for us, because I mean, this is showcasing what Kyurem could do. Freezes are huge. We hit 2 70% accurate blizzards. I think it's even less accurate since it's a spread move. So probably like 60 something percent, or 63%, I think is around there. Plus 2 chances to freeze, which is 10%. With it being spread is even less than that, at like 7% or something like that. So that's crazy they was able to hit both of those, but let's keep going. Calyrex here. Calyrex and Didi. think I like Ogerpon and Urshifu. How do I win if he leaves Iron Valiant, right? I think I want to leave with my Ditto. Ditto, Incin. Ditto, Ogerpon. Incin. Urshifu. I think we're gonna leave the GOAT Kyurem. Even though it is good, I don't know if it's a better option than the other ones, and I don't have the snow up, so I can't really just spam Blizzard. Even though we seen that we don't need the snow. Alright, I think I just want to click Glacial. Oh, this thing has Swords Dance, what? I think I just click Lance, Fire, Terror, Ivy Cudgel this slot. Swords Dance is interesting. We can't set up Trick Room. So we know what it can do, but Iron Valiant most likely is coaching 100% of the time on these teams. Coaching, White Guard, Encore, disable. Right, with Seed Bomb out, you may be Grass Terror. Use water. I could have cooked with him there. I didn't really cover for Water Terror. I was covering for like Dragon, Fairy, Grass. Man, you got greedy with Swords Dance, bro. That's a +3 Calyrex, but I mean, do you have Encore here? And you have to win another speed tie, right? I think Seed Bomb plus Ivy Cudgel still gets the KO if he Encores me into that Cudgel. It's a neutral Woodhammer. I would expect this to KO. Nice. And we click Seed Bomb here, so we could completely just wreck my opponent this turn. I think if this KOs, I think that might just be game. We still have the Sash on. Okay. It does survive, which is a little bit annoying. for Glacial Lance here and Cudgel this slot. Because if he's gonna go for something, it's a disable, right? He may disable Woodhammer and I can't attack it. The Encores me is fine. Oh, he just quits. Man, this team is crazy. This team is crazy. I don't know how we're doing it, but we're doing it. He doesn't even know that we didn't even bring the GOAT, Kyurem White. But, wow. Really high ranked opponent here with Kyogre, Whimsicott, Chien-Pao, Entei, Urshifu, and Raging Bolt. I could lead Tornadus, Urshifu, and try to just blast my way through a lot of his team. I know I don't want to bring Ogerpon, so I think these are the correct four. Incineroar doesn't give me much value here, so I think I do leave my fire types home. If he doesn't leave Whim, like Urshifu Dark is in a good spot to just start picking up knockouts or dealing massive damage. And outside of his Raging Bolt, his team is really weak to opposing Kyogre. So if I'm able to copy that, that's even better. I kind of want to go for Bleak Wind here. Tera. I think your choice band on the Urshifu. So I'm gonna U-turn Whimsicott. And if he tailwinds and close combats into Urshifu, that'll be, I am making this type of play to cover for that. But I don't know if he's gonna go for that. But if he does, then we probably just win the game if we get a double KO here. Alright, there's Tailwind. Did you put close combat? Oh. "2020 Pokevision by my opponent." Okay, but it's not that bad. I mean, if you're Covert, Cloak, and Choice Band here, then it's not that bad of a spot. We just didn't Tera. This turn would have worked out for us. I think this is a good opportunity to steal an Entei, because he's gonna try to encore me here. So I'm gonna steal Entei. And we blew our Tera too. Yeah, why do we have Entei on the Kyogre team? Now that I think about it. I mean, does he really let me get Tailwind up here and not try to encore me? Ghost Tera? On whim? What? That's a crazy play to make. Alright, so yeah, my opponent, can we get 2020 Pokevision in the chat from my opponent? Because we're getting the 2020 Pokevision in reverse on us, man. Him going for Wicked Blow into the Ursh, like, and you know what's crazy? His Urshifu is probably Ghost Tera 2, so he has like the foresight to see that Tailwind plus Urshifu Dark might be like the choice band set. Because this could have went completely in reverse. Yeah. I mean, at this point, we just lose. Like Endeavor Whimsicott is crazy. Endeavor Whimsicott is so good when you have E-Speed on your team. And he's Assault Vest Entei. Yo, give my opponent props. This is a cool team. This is a really cool team. Props to him. We'll take this loss. And the GOAT Kyurem finally takes a loss. That was an impressive team, man. Like I said, 2020 Pokevision in the comments. My opponent made 2 crazy reads. Like, tearing the Whimsicott on 1 HP is huge because it's running Endeavor. Endeavor's so good in a format like this with so many things trying to set up and be like unkillable. It's so solid into that, right? I love it. Let's keep going. Got another Kyurem team for our final match, and this is an opportunity to redeem ourselves. But he has some Regulation H Pokemon with Electabuzz and the Archaludon, which are not very common in this format. But I think I can just like do massive damage. I want to try to go with the same lead I did last time and have these two in the back. Kyurem is really good into Archaludon and Urshifu. And if I could preserve my Water Tera, it'd be in a good spot. Okay, it starts off with could he be fake out? Do I want to get cheesed here? I don't want to get cheesed, so I'm gonna go for Ghost Tera. We could be fake out with like Choice Scarf Hydro, Choice Scarf, Water Spout, and that just will ruin me, right? I don't want to get cheesed here. So I really did want to use my Tera on Kyurem, but I think as long as we can get around his Urshifu, because we have the speed advantage, we should be good. Yes, he is fake out. See? This is why we have Ghost Tera. Wow. 2020 Pokevision in the comments again. Let's get it in there. If you click Water Spout here, we're in a really good spot. Oh, we just knock out our Kyogre with 1 hit. Yeah, that's no bulk. That's Choice Scarf, max speed, max special attack. Cheese. Yeah, he definitely was gonna cheese me there. What do they say? You're cheesy, but I'm cheesier. That's pretty much what that was. And now we get 100% accurate Bleak Ones because of the rain. And he missed Thunder Wave. Goodbye. Let's go. Let's go. That was a quick match though, so I don't want to end it like that. We're gonna get another match in. I mean, we didn't even knock out our child down, so I don't think he needed to forfeit it. I would expect it to take a KO here. Oh, that wasn't gonna KO even if he done it with, because if he's max speed with like sturdy, I think he could have outsped us since we're adamant, right? There's a chance. Him missing Thunder Wave was just a nail in the coffin for him. Alright. Man, this team is goated, man. I love it. Let's keep going. We're gonna get into that was gonna be our last match, but since it was so quick, we got time for one more. Alright. Again, we got Kyogre. So I'm just gonna go with this lead again. He does have Fake Out this time though, so let me be careful. I still think these are the best four, but Fake Out, Rillaboom, and Fergaraf make this a little bit more difficult, right? I think I want to just Bleak Wing. I couldn't tell when it close combat. With Choice Band, we might just KO his Earth. We should survive this though. Nice, and we KO in return. So we both had the idea of leading our Tornadus plus Urshifu. But I don't know if he's Tornadus, so I'd rather not be unable to get Tailwind up. I think I want to be able to offer Sucker Punch Urshifu later. Choice Band Sucker Punch still does a lot of damage, so I'd rather not just give up my Ursh. He's gonna Icicle Crash Tornadus and beat me, right? But if he missed Bleak Wind, then my Chien-Pao's in a good spot to KO his Tornadus. Double switching is always risky, but I think it may be okay here. Oh, you went for Sucker Punch. He does connect weakness. He does have Sacred Sword here. So is this Assault Vest? Or Choice Band? thinking it's choice band, but some people sometimes have assault. Yeah, it is assault. We Sash on Tornadus too. Yes. He does miss bleeping, which is huge. He's kind of used our Tera for nothing. We got one chance. We win the speed tie here. And we sucker punch Tornadus. Then we can win the game. Because it should be Kyogre in the back. And double sucker punch is threat. He gets the sucker punch. Oh, we survived though. Oh, so we still have double sucker punch. And the Sash is on Tornadus, right? Because you're Assault Vest. Thank you. Yeah, the weak one miss was huge. He did win the speed tie the first time though. Alright, and now we're pressuring double sucker punch. But I think we can still lose. I mean, Sucker Punch is doing so much with this is choice band Sucker Punch with Chimp on the field. I would expect double Sucker Punch to win. Yeah, because Urshifu is even stronger, and that covers for it being Choice Scarf. Nice, and we beat another Kyogre team. I'm shocked he went for the Sucker Punch there. That was never KOing, but I guess he really didn't want to go for the speed ties with the Chimp House. But his best bet was to go for a speed tie and Sacred Sword into my Chimp-How. But Assault Vest Chimp-How is pretty cool because you don't give up the Sacred Sword, which Sacred Sword is really good on Chimp-How, but a lot of teams really want that dark coverage on Chimp-How since Calyrex Shadow is kind of running around the format, right? And also like Calyrex Ice. And being able to hit those for super effective is this gives Chimp-How a really good niche. So Assault Vest Chimp-How is like, I wonder what his Tera, if his Tera's like poison or something to resist like Draining Kiss. It's a good check into Calyrex, right? But that's really cool. But that's gonna be it for these battles. Let's get into a final review. Alright, getting into our final review, and this team was absolutely amazing. And Ditto is so much fun to play with, and so is Kyurem White. Kyurem White is such a broken restricted. You see what it was able to do. Like Freeze is such a broken status condition, and when you have a mon that can deal a lot of damage with ice type attacks as well as get potential freezes, it just leads for a good time, right? So this team was really fun, and I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 just because we was able to go on like a little winning streak with it. And Kyurem White is not a common restricted, but we were able to use it in a really fun way. But there is a runner code up at the top right, as well as a Pokepaste down in the description below. And let me know what you guys think. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate it if you subscribe if you like this type of content, because you don't see too many people winning with Kyurem on the ladder, right? The only other person I've seen using it is really Moxie Boosted, and I see why he loves it so much, right? But that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, stay tuned. More new videos soon. Deuces.